Are we cutting? Honey, I would recommend the cuts.
Outlook Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, good afternoon, Stephanie. This is Roberta Jones calling again. How you doing?
Hi, Roberta. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Thank you so much for asking. I was calling because I wanted to see if there was any way that I could get in today. I need to get my makeup done with Donna.
Wonderful. Hold one moment, please. I'll see what she has available.
Tell her she need not even worry about a haircut or nothing because I went to Supercuts. I know she's been a little busy lately.
Are you taking appointments for Roberta?
Hi, Volt. I really don't want to take it. Do I have any appointments open?
You have 3 to 4:30 completely open.
Okay, you can tell her she can come at 4, but she's got to be on time and she's paying cash.
Hi, Roberta. If you'd like to come in today at 4, she can take care of you.
Oh, that's such great news. Tell her I said thank you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you just have to bring cash, okay?
Great, I'll see you today at 4 and I will be bringing cash.
Wonderful. We'll see you today at 4. Bye.
Honey, baby goddess at Rocky Road and Heavenly Hash. I'm going to pump up your chair.
I posted to my stories that I went to listen to Summer Girls by LFO, and it didn't say LFO in the artist name, and I thought that this was like a weird, like a cover situation, and I hit it, and I was like, no, this is LFO, and I had no idea that LFO stood for something, and according to my DMs, that's very common knowledge, and I'm the only human in the world who did not know that. So A, did you know that? And B, we're gonna go see Blind, Cold Turkey. I don't think that's right, especially if my husband knows.
Okay.
You didn't even need a heads up first.
No, that's the point of this. So, you know the band LFO? Allied Girls Anywhere. What does LFO stand for? A, did you know that it stood for anything?
Yeah, I mean, I suspected it.
What is LC? Okay, so it's already not common knowledge. Get one word right.
Little farm. I have no idea. Little farm ordinance.
Light, funky ones.
Light, funky ones.
That was not common knowledge, right?
No.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you the truth because no one else here probably will. Honey, you just joined the circus. Everyone here is crazy, including myself. See that one over there with the hairpiece? He drinks on the job, and I mean big time. That is not coffee in his He-Man thermos. Oh, you like these? They're real. These are real knives. Don't touch them because you might get cut. Honey, we have to protect ourselves as women. We're living in a dangerous world. Here's a scenario, and let's hope it never happens. You just got done shopping at Woolworth. You walk into your car. Some madman approaches you. You take out your earring. You go boom, right to the eye. Not today, sweetie. If you want me to get you a pair, just tell me. Okay, now don't look now, but you see the one over at the cheese tray? She's got the mullet. Her name is Roberta. She's completely unhinged. Don't get involved with her. There is a rumor that she burned down her ex-husband's offices. I'm pretty sure she steals from them. My cousin owns a salon. She told me that Roberta came in and cut her a bad check. More than that. Hi, Tim. Happy holidays. Family problem. Trudy, I love the jacket. You look gorgeous. How are the kids? Kleptomaniac. I just ate one. Tony, cheers. Happy holidays. And Tommy brought a dirty magazine to work and left me back. Hey, I love your Christmas earrings. Are those little bells? Or the woman thinks they call it salami. It's a huge salami she's been eating for the last 6 months. It's in the break room. Don't touch it. She'll get very irate. Lionel, hi. You should try the brie. It's delicious. Compulsive liar. Don't believe a word he says. Crazy. Liar, weird, cheapskate. Don't lend him any money. What a gorgeous spread.
Okay, so fun fact. If you hold down the power button and the volume down button on your iPhone long enough, it will call 911. Also, fun fact, if you put your iPhone in your tripod mount wrong, it will squeeze those 2 buttons. Also, fun fact, the 911 dispatcher will not be understanding that you were just trying to film a TikTok, and you're very sorry, Angela.
Do think every child has that moment when they become a young adult when they realize the thing that signified when their parents were having some parent time. For me, it was every time I went to my parents' bedroom and the door was locked. They weren't folding laundry. For my daughter, it will be Bluey. And someday she'll realize every time she watched Bluey, future daughter, I'm sorry if you're seeing this. I put a down payment on your therapy. Now when I hear, let's go.
Are you ready for this one? Last night around 9:30, I was having the worst craving for some Fruity Pebbles. So I hop in the car to get a half gallon of milk because I was out, and I pull up to the farm stores. And guess who's working? My ex-boyfriend, Frankie. He says, Deb, oh my God, how are ya? I said, Frank, I'll take a half gallon of milk, 2%. And I said, give me a Crunch Bar. He said, hey, are you still dating that guy? I said, that's really none of your business, but yes, I am. And then Frank asked, what has he got that I don't got? I said, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. He said, please, as a friend, it'll help me not to make the same mistakes in the future. I said, okay, what has he got that you don't got? Well, he's honest. He's got a positive attitude. He's always checking in with me to make sure I'm comfortable and happy. His eyes don't shift around when I'm talking to him. You know, he listens to me. I said, now all those things are important. The most important thing. I said, the most important thing, Frank, he bought me tickets to go see the band Heart.
Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology.
I am divorced, but I have 3 wonderful kids, and I have no regrets. In 1981, my ex-husband's medical offices were burned to the ground, and I was subsequently put on trial for arson. But I did have a good attorney, and I was acquitted of all charges. I am known to whip up some good dishes in the kitchen. My idea of the perfect date would be sitting around a bonfire, roasting some marshmallows on an open flame, feeling the heat against our skin, and looking up at the stars. What do I consider to be a perfect gift? That's a good question. I never thought about that. Maybe something sentimental, like a book of matches from our favorite restaurant. I don't have too many hobbies, if I'm being honest, but I do really love scrapbooking. I'd like to get married again somewhere exotic, on a beach somewhere with tiki torches all around under a full moon or something. I do believe in giving love a second chance. I really do. My favorite holiday is the 4th of July. I love the fireworks, the snowflakes, watermelon.
What's going on, honey? You seem very nervous. Talk to me.
I read that 98.6% of people choose the punk life when they're mad at the establishment. Me and Sugar are real mad at the establishment where we work because they have been putting all kinds of plastics that are bad for the environment and the dolphins in the break room. We're livid, Donna. We're livid.
I think I understand, honey. Your heart, it says punk rock, but your hair, it says Kenny G. We're gonna give you the full makeover package, honey. The lizard, too. Steph, give me the treasure trunk, the one with the skull and crossbones. Honey, baby, sweetie, lord of the lizards. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Now, honey, I know you have some environmental concerns, so this, no aerosol, it's fine for the ozone. And I recycle it when I take it into concerts. I smuggle my booze in here. Honey, tell the lizard to close her eyes. Now let me turn you all around, and honey, what do you think? Steph, call the Descendants, get Black Flag on the phone. Honey, you are it.
Do I look too intense?
Too intense for punk rock? Honey, never.
Hey, Britt. It's Brittany, bitch. Is there anything our PA can get you? We can ask them to do anything.
Frappuccino.
Of course, yeah.
Did you know how to make a frappuccino? And you should figure it out, okay?
I've got your track ready if you're ready to lay down your vocals. It's kind of boring. It's missing something. Okay, what if I like... I don't know your name, but shh. No, wait. Do that again. Do it again. Play the track.
But can't you see?
I'm thinking maybe you should finish that Frappuccino, actually.
Do you toss and turn at night, lying awake in bed with a box of Malamars by your bed, watching when Harry met Sally for the 118th time? Girl, just start, because I already know the answer. My crystal ball tells me that the answer is yes. Well, I'm here to tell you, girl, put down the Malabar and pick up the phone and call me, Star Madonna, owner and operator of Lucky Star Psychic Hotline. Dial 1-900-STAR. It's $2.99 for the first minute, your firstborn child for the second, and $70,000 for every minute after that. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone and call Lucky Star Psychic Hotline. Unlock the secret of the universe. Additional rates may apply.
One, two, three, and to the...
Roberta shared about her divorce and my arson prosecution. And your acquittal. That's right, and my acquittal.
Yes? I fessed up about my crush on Ranger Joe.
May he come back real soon. Lord, hear our prayer for our dear sister Patsy. She's in need of a man with strong and hairy arms. Blessed be to God, amen.
Amen, wouldn't that be nice? Cut to the chase, ladies. We want to know, where do you stand on Love Sweet Caroline? Oh, girls, I've all but given up. You're over Shane? Honey, I ain't never gotten under him, but yes, I am.
Did he do something to upset you?
No, honey, I ain't mad. He's just never showed a lick of interest, and I'm not interested in a one-way love. Now, he's a nice co-worker, easy to work with, but the buck stops there.
Have you ever been in love, Caroline?
About 100 times, honey, and if I know myself as well as I do, I suspect I'll fall in love 100 more, but I ain't looking. What if I set you up with someone? I love playing matchmaker. I appreciate the sentiment, but I swore off blind dates back when Sandy over at Twin Cinemas, she set me up with her cousin, Ned the Nudist. You never told me about that. That was when I still thought you was a snake. Oh, well, honey, do tell now.
I'm listening.
Sandy sets me up with her cousin Ned. We meet over at the Coral Grill for lunch. Had a nice time, had a real nice talk. Then towards the end of the meal, he invites me on a second date. A clothing optional pig roast, honey.
Oh my heavens.
What did you say? I said I enjoyed the crab cakes, I enjoyed the conversation, but I think I'm gonna pass on living out my worst nightmare. Plus, I don't eat pork.
Odd choice for an event like that. If I was catering, I would have suggested pigs in a blanket. Easier to eat.
To each their own, honey, but no more blind dates for me. You deserve a good man, Caroline. I'm gonna think on who I can set you up with. Of course, I will vet them thoroughly.
I wouldn't say no to love if it were staring me in the face.
Especially if that face was a Kenny Rogers lookalike.
I do get lonely sometimes. But I'm done placing bets on a losing horse. Not me. I got money to burn.
First commute back to work. Haven't been alone for 30 minutes in like 3 months, so pretty excited. Oh, nope, forgot how to drive. It's so quiet. It's too quiet. Okay, let's turn the radio on. If you wanna be my lover, friendship never hurts. Every time I come in, you gotta go, and then I gotta get it, and you gotta show it. Into the unknown, like kid loves this song. I think I miss them. No, I miss when they need me and when they won't leave me alone. I miss them so much. Okay, I'm taking a sick day. Nope.
I'm all out of home. One more bad break could bring a fall.
Oh, baby, baby. Oops, I
did it again. I play with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh, baby.
Girl, did you bring in a picture? Right, give it to me. Absolutely not, honey. We're gonna do something better, honey. We're gonna frost you, honey. Steph, give me a frost cap. Honey, you got a gorgeous head of hair. How do I have so much confidence, honey? Have you ever heard the expression, fake it till you make it? Honey, I just tell myself every single day that I am every woman, and guess what? I am. You gotta say good things to yourself, just like you would say good things to your best friend to pump them up. You say nice things long enough to yourself, eventually you start believing them. So I tell myself I'm a good person. I tell myself I am beautiful. I tell myself that I am deserving of all of the wonderful things that are coming to me. And on the days that are hard, honey, I just try to remind myself that these are the days that make the good ones even sweeter. And don't get me wrong, honey, I can inhale a pint of ice cream on those days. But I forgive myself. I forgive myself and I move on. You have a bad day, you try to do better the next day. Steph, I'm dying for a Diet Coke. Honey, baby, sweetie, pudding pie, I'm gonna pump up your chair. Who's ready? For some girl talk.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No way! I can't believe you still have that. I know, but first we're gonna have some real talk. Ugh, I feel like I'm in the hot seat. You're not in the hot seat.
Absolutely not, Samantha.
But as your best friends, Raven and I, we just want to help you make better life choices. I take it Steph debriefed you?
I'm afraid she did tell me about the drive-by and subsequent run-in with third period Ronnie.
Oh, we call him Blockbuster Ronnie now. Get with the lingo, Rav.
Oh.
So I guess what we want to understand is you said when you staged this run-in with Ronnie at Mermaid Mary's, you just sat at the bar and had dinner? Yeah, I walked in and Ronnie and I, we locked eyes almost immediately.
Like Blaine and Andy at the prom in Pretty in Pink.
Stellar reference, Rave. Total Pretty in Pink moment. But it was staged on your part, so you're kind of romanticizing a lie. Basically, but when we locked eyes, that moment, that was real. I felt the chemistry.
So then what?
So Ronnie stood up from the bar, and then I walked towards him to meet him. We gave each other a hug, and then I made up this white lie that I was coming for takeout. I was going to try the shrimp that he recommended. And then he asked if I had time to dine in, that he would love to treat me to them. That's promising.
Most promising.
Yeah. Okay, so he's putting in some effort to court you, but you're still doing most of the heavy lifting. I am.
Why do you think you're in such a hurry, Samantha? Ronnie still obviously has feelings for you.
Real talk, Samantha. The dude came into Hot Look Salon to get the full makeover package when he heard you were moving back to town. He hadn't had a haircut since like 1988. I still can't get over that. He went from totally glam to totally grunge. I'm not in a hurry, per se. Okay, maybe I am. I have a lot of regret that I even broke up with Ronnie. So you're overcompensating because you feel guilty?
In the words of New Order, there's nothing I regret. It's not productive, Samantha.
I just feel like I'm the one who has something to prove. I really broke Ronnie's heart.
Cool.
Little while ago, I'm over at the grocery store standing in line. I got a box of Gorton's fish sticks. I got a package of crinkle fries. I got a half gallon of milk, and I got a 2 liter of RC Cola. Now, I know I had a coupon for the RC Cola, so I go digging into my pocketbook, and the gal behind me starts huffing and puffing. Now, I turned to take a look at the gal, and I recognized her from Jazzercise. This was the gal who was making fun of me in my outfit, and Brenda went up to her and said, "Hey, look, you better stop talking about my best friend." Well, I said, if she wants to dish it out, today's the day she's got to take it. So I turned around and I said, "Hey, do you need your inhaler?" She says, "And what is that supposed to mean?" I says, "Well, you're doing a lot of heavy breathing. I just want to make sure you're okay." She says, "Yeah, I'm fine. You're just taking all day." I says, "What's your name?" She says, "My name is Jacqueline." I says, "Jacqueline, my name is Deborah. Nice to meet you." Then I says, "It must be nice." She says, "What?" I says, "Throwing a fit in the grocery line. What, you gotta stand for an extra 30 seconds? I said, "Hon, if that is the worst thing that happens to you in a day, you're doing good." I don't have time for lunch unless you want to slingshot a burger into my mouth. When do we start doing the comb over? We're not gonna do that anymore. Steph, Diet Coke, 2 shampoos and a condition. I'm loving the red on myself. I'm feeling very Motley Crue. My name is Miss Donna, and I'm gonna cut your hair. I'm gonna make you look like a superhero, but I need you to be very still for me, okay? And if you are, I'll give you a lollipop. Steph, go next door and get some lollipops. Okay, stop moving, sweetie. Okay, honey, if you don't stop moving, I might take off an ear. Insecurity. People love to ask me, "Donna, why aren't you married?" And I've said it before. I'll say it again. I have a little something called standards. I gotta be able to stand the man that I'm with. But you mark my words, whoever I choose, they're gonna bring value to my life. They're not gonna get the horse and the chicken and the eggs and the milk or whatever the expression is for free. You'll scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, but I am not wasting a good manicure on some guy who does the bare minimum. Honey, sweetie, baby, I'm gonna pump up your chair.
Ready? Wait.
Did you then go? I can live for the first time. Yeah.
When did candy get so expensive? Okay, well, what else do I have that I could give out that's worth less?
Trick or treat.
Hey guys, here's some Happy Meal Beanie Babies, and these are still in their bag, so they're still worth nothing. You know, you can have all of them, yeah, because they just make me really sad. A few Pogs, and you look super scary, so we'll get you a Slammer too. What are those? Ask a millennial. Lucky for you, my Chumbawamba CD is still on there. Only the creators of the most inspirational song of our generation. Pissing the night away. Never understood that part. And you look like you would want blue, and purple for you. Those are worth something again? Okay, you know what? We're gonna take those back. Just know if you do try to use this, it's a very, very overwhelming experience. Who am I supposed to be? What my parents told me would be my retirement fund. If you'll excuse me, I have some student debt that I'm still paying. Now, if you want to have your dad bring the car around, we've got about 30 more of those. I think I paid $150 for this, worn it once. This is the last of it, so sorry, but if you open it up, it's real big. You could use a blanket or something. It's okay if you toilet paper me, because that's also gotten really expensive. But 2-ply, please.
Okay, before we get started, does anybody need to go potty? Still need that thing you said you'd get me a long time ago. Don't make me count to 5. 1, you're being a little fussy today. Somebody need a nap? Gassy? Do you need a baba? 2, oh, hey, let's use our inside voice when we're mansplaining, okay? Seems like you're having some big emotions trying to work with the printer. Let's step outside and shake our angries out. 3, I've asked you multiple times not to cook salmon in the community microwave, so you're losing your privileges for 3 days. I can tell by the look on your face you're thinking something. Let's use our words. 4, in the future. I'm having an adult conversation. Excuse me. Hey, let's slow down on the yogurt a little bit. You're lactose intolerant and it gives you gas and diarrhea, and I'm the one who has to come in after you. Okay, thank you. 4.5.
Do ba 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 do a boo ba do ba do boo ba do.
No, it's not even that cold.
You gaslighting me? I do ba do ba do A do ba do ba do do do.
I'm getting there.
A do ba do ba do. Oh, a do ba do ba do.
You're not that bad.
Come on, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive yet. It's your primitive yet. If you got a thing, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive yet. It's your primitive yet. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put a hurt to know ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. If you're acting stank, then call me yo.
So you may have seen me trying on these infamous Free People micro shorts, and Urban Outfitters being Free People's younger, slightly poorer sister. Help me, I'm poor. They have decided to follow suit. I think you know what's coming next. This shirt feels appropriate to be what I try on everything with. I am about an inch away from whale tail. And if you don't know what that is, kids, you're about to. It's like they couldn't fit the pockets anywhere, but they had already committed to the fabric, so they just... It's like Britney's Toxic meets Paris Hilton. That's hot. The website refers to these as drop waist, and while they are about to drop off of my waist, we can see right through your attempted rebrand of the term low rise. Bitch, please! From Britney to Avril. They're... Oh. Okay, because you didn't see enough. Let's put a slit in it. I think that's supposed to be there. I don't think that was a mistake. Well, it was a mistake. But the millennial urge I have to just pull these up above my C-section scar. But if I do, I just had Chipotle. Ow! Watch the skin. Oh! I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like Jessica McClintock could sue. I look like I'm about to go get my grind on to music that I had no business listening to on a high school gymnasium floor that smells like a combination of BO and Axe. I don't know why they let us dance like that. This probably cost someone $11.99 at a Marshall's, and Urban Outfitters is selling them for $90. If you had stock in white thread in the early 2000s, you're living good right now. I would say that these are meant to be pajamas. However, the photos do recommend public wear. Now, these don't feel so Y2K. These feel more 1800s K. I could haunt you as a ghost in these shorts. This feels like the start of a period piece adult film.
I do declare.
I ordered these shorts, but unfortunately they got delayed. However, I think I can recreate them much cheaper. I think I nailed it. If you enjoyed this, please follow me because I do this a lot.
We are not here yet.
I hear it.
Nope.
I hear it.
Mm-mm.
I hear it.
We're not.
I hear it.
Almost.
I hear it. 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 I hear it.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, you guys notice anything different about me?
You're wearing headphones.
Yeah, I'm wearing headphones because I got a Walkman. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My babysitter Samantha gave it to me when she got a new one. And guess what else? I got 2 cassette tapes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My Aunt Deb gave them to me. This one is The Cars, which I really love, but this one is my favorite. She told me it was a mixtape she made in 1984. It's got Prince, Simple Minds, Bruce Springsteen, Duran Duran. It's got Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, The Scorpions, Van Halen, Eurythmics, Hall & Oates, and Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm gonna be rocking out to these over spring break. Here guys, pass them around if you want to take a better look. Here Steven, check out this tape by The Cars. If you ever get your hands on one, I would really recommend you listen to Just What I Needed.
Hungry eyes. One look at you and I get the skies above.
This weekend, Steph and I, we're gonna go see Titanic. Hot Look Salon, this is Tina. How can I help you? First of all, I want to welcome you to Hot Look Salon. I will be your stylist, Stephanie. Now, before we begin, I would like to do a little pre-consultation. Hey, Aunt Deb. Yeah, what time you want to come in? Honey, a cut's a cut. No matter how much we take off, the price is the price. Basically, what it entails is tell me what you're thinking. Do you want long layers, short layers? Do you have any photographs you'd like to show me? Great, you brought some. We'll look at those in a minute. Now I'm going to go over the house rules with you. Number one and only rule, you are not allowed to put yourself down. You are here to feel good, to look good, and go out the door feeling good. Look, Shirley did my nails. Rainbow leopard print. Honey, you better make an appointment with her today. She booked it very quickly. Tina, can you please take Sarah to the bowl and give her 2 shampoos and condition her from scalp to ends? Thanks, Tina. Oh, wow, you have really thick hair. I like your Beavis and Butthead shirt, by the way. Yeah, I love that show. Go grab the handles because I'm about to pump up your chair. You have very gorgeous hair. Fine and fabulous. That is what you are here. Check out the back.
Gitchy, yeah, yeah, za,
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay, get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. I want a place to stay, get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Makes my day, makes my day, makes my day, makes my day.
Yo, honey, baby, sweetie, the goddess of KFC original recipe. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Steph, Diet Coke, staff. Okay, honey, you know you gotta put that cigarette down. Oh, looks along as the stuff speaking. How can I help you? Hi, Roberta. How are you? Are you taking Roberta? No, Roberta. I am not dealing with her today. We're double, triple booked. Tell her in 5 different languages if you need to. I am so sorry she's fully booked. Why don't I like taking this woman? Listen, she comes in late. She pays with rubber checks. You could try Thundercuts down the street. She gave me a counterfeit bill one time, and she came in for a makeover. We lent her an outfit that she still hasn't brought back. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, honey. We're not dealing with her today. Boom, bada bing, we're booked. Sorry. Hey, hon, what's I shoot? 14's dang, here you go, freshly sprayed. What's your New Year's resolution? I'll tell you mine. I'm gonna be nicer. I'm gonna be more understanding, more patient with these kids. Hey, hon, what's I shoot? You know, they come in here, there's very little parental supervision, and I get very frustrated. Stewie, I need 2 pepperoni pizzas. I'm also trying to kick my cigarette habit. I'm on the patch right now. We'll see how it goes. I've been drinking an awful lot of Crystal Light. Hey, hon, what can I get for you? 2 soft pretzels? Stewie, I need 2 soft pretzels. Between you and me, I can't wait for the friggin' holidays to be over. Enough already. Hey, hon, what's I shoot? I try to find joy where I can, of course. It's the one time a friggin' year people are trying to act right. I bought this Santa from one of my regulars, Brenda. She sells Avon. I painted my nails. I baked 37 rum cakes to give out to the neighbors. I think they liked them, though. They turned out good this year. Hey, hon, what's I shoot? My neighbor Marjorie made me some homemade eggnog. I've been paying for that for a week. Hey, Jerry, hon, Happy New Year. Nice to see you. I gotta ask you to take the raccoon out of here. Because it's a friggin' health code violation. I don't make the rules. You know I love animals. It's a bowling alley, not a friggin' petting zoo.
Honey, baby, sweetie, did you bring in a picture? Great, give it to me. Is this a mugshot photo? No? Okay, just checking. I think we can do something better, honey. Steph, honey, Diet Coke. That is crisp. It's that time of year again when everybody's inviting you to a Halloween party. Honey, I don't have time to run around and get a costume. Besides, I'm dressed like Wonder Woman every day. have a date the other day. This man was sitting at dinner. He starts bad-mouthing his ex, talking about how she didn't do this, she didn't do that, she was crazy. And I'm staring at this man in utter disgust. And he says, what, you looking at me like I got something between my teeth? I said, as a matter of fact, you do. It's right in the middle there. I said, but the look is because I came on this date to get to know you, not your ex, some woman who's not here to defend herself. I said, I think this is really distasteful. He said, well, I guess you're not interested in a second date? I said, honey, I'm not interested in finishing this one. Honey, you better believe I stayed for my dinner because I was starving, but after that, toodaloo. Honey, baby, sweetie, pudding pie, I'm gonna pump up your chair. Brenda and I recently started power walking, and let me tell you, not only has it been good for my mind and my body, but it's really been satisfying my nosy side. We've been taking turns walking around her neighborhood and my neighborhood, roughly around 7 p.m., and there is activity afoot. One night we're walking, we saw 4 gals out on the front porch, drunker than a skunk, drunker than Peter Brown. I mean, 3 sheets to the wind, they were dancing on it. Then, and I don't want you to think we're voyeurs or anything weird, but we see some naked people in the window. Quite a bit. We saw one gal in her bathing suit wearing a macaroni necklace playing with the hose. It's wild out there. But the other night, we were walking, and we got the scare of our lives. It turned out we had been stopped. We were walking, I started smelling something floral, and I stopped and I said, Brenda, ooh, what is that I smell? And that's when I saw it. I said, Brenda, run! Man, we were running so fast, I've never ran a day in my life. But this thing was coming full speed towards us, and I said, it's over. This is how it's all gonna end. Now, we made it back inside my house just in the nick of time, but let me tell you something. That little Jack Russell was out for blood. I was so damn scared I had to spike the crystal light.
These are my ladies. This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right? No. It's a long story. Shaniqua. Helga. Miss Kitty. Jeannie. I dream of, Teresa. This is Teresa right here.
So I tried on a Gen Z approved matching sweatsuit with chunky sneakers and scrunched up socks, and I looked like a 90s dad, and some of the comments were like, well, it's because you don't have your makeup and cute jewelry in your hair up. So I've done that. So tell me why I still look like I shake my snacks before I eat them. Tell me why I look like I fall asleep instantly when I sit down on the couch. Tell me why I look like I arrived at the airport 10 hours early. I look like Scott Calvin, and not in a good way. I look like it's almost outdoor time at the women's prison. It's giving Miss Trunchbull. And also Rocky. You haven't even seen it from behind. It looks like I'm packing a poopy diaper. It's like these clothes just know that I'm not 25.
What's your name?
Rachel.
Rachel. And what do you do for a living?
Nothing, I'm lazy at the moment.
Do you ever sing professionally?
Yeah, of course, I've been singing all my life, all around the towns and everything.
Okay. Do you think that you're capable of winning this contest?
Yeah.
It is time.
Can't live if living is without you. I can't live. I can't give anymore. I can't live if living is without you. I can't give. I can't give anymore.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, I'm partnering with Instax and their link-wide smartphone printer. I thought it would be cute to put family pictures of us as the gift tags.
You know that I never took family photos as a kid?
What? You're telling me you don't have a picture of your entire family in leather jackets and teased hair?
No.
Or head-to-toe acid-wash denim? Don't tell me you don't have an album of your entire extended family wearing white shirts and jeans whilst barefoot on the beach. We're taking them now.
We're gonna do this every year, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm trying a new energy drink that I've been seeing everybody drinking, and it tastes fine. It tastes fine. The problem is, there's an entire generation of people who used energy drinks as their mixers and chasers in college, and we were not making good decisions. Like, we risked our lives mixing vodka with Four Loko. And there's just something in... Like, I'm back on the dance floor instantly. We weren't even getting to the club till 1 a.m. And that energy drink is what got us through, but the mornings didn't feel good. There's just a physical, visceral, groinal, stomachal reaction. Like, if somebody's kid's name is Jagger, that's a little too close to Jaeger for me. Like, I can't even say Jaeger. Maybe try Gen Z, because I don't think millennials are... It's too much history.
She said, first favor, Deb, you can't tell Pop. Second favor, I need you to go to the Toys R Us. There's a gal by the name of Helen who's holding the doll. I said it I need you to come pick me up from the county jail. I said I knew it. That woman didn't know who she was messing with. Brenda got arrested.
Hey, Abercrombie. Oh, what's up, Fitch? I have this idea for a store called Hollister. Hollister? It's a city in California. So like a surf Cali vibe? And we'll make the storefront look like a vintage beach hut. That sounds expensive. We'll just price the clothes to make up for that cost. And we'll make it so dark inside, you can't even read the price tags. People do appreciate dimmer lighting in fitting rooms. Oh no, we'll make it bright in there so you can see every pore on your body, and we'll make the mirrors unflattering too. Don't we want to make people feel good in our clothes? Of course. As long as they're in extra small. That won't cause issues for an entire generation, no? What about the staff? Friendly and knowledgeable? No and no. But we'll make the music so loud that nobody can ask a question anyway. What about smell? It's important for the store to have a signature scent. Smell? I think you mean taste. Because we will hire an employee whose only job is to spray cologne around the entire store every second of the day. This all kind of sounds like it'll make anybody who's over 25 want to stay outside of the store. Exactly. The parents will send their kids inside with the credit cards and they'll stay outside with the half-naked models. Wait, the what? Hello, I'm Nicole, a millennial who has a bit of a visceral reaction whenever I see the clothes from my childhood coming back in fashion, so when I'm out and about and see them, I try them on. Maybe a lesson to future generations that some things should be past. Chokers, can't camis, millennial pink, butterflies, jeans with a frayed waistband, and a crotch so ruched that you just got a yeast infection from looking at them. And this purse looks like the inside of any 2000s music video. I don't want no scrub. Let's double click on this cami. Guess we should have kept our bedazzlers.
Don't be dull, be dazzling.
Because words spelled out of rhinestones that will inevitably fall off the first time you wash them, it's back, baby. In the 90s, this would have said like whatever or baby girl, but it's 2025. Sorry, I should open my mouth a little bit. So they say things like diva or passenger princess. Like 2 weeks ago, I got a boob reduction, and if you think it's so that I can wear tube tops in my Y2K core try-ons, you are absolutely right. Does that mean I can expense it? Now, one cannot simply wear a rhinestone word on their newly renovated chest without also wearing a rhinestone word on their which is not newly renovated. Why do I smell? These are brand new. I can't smell something, but I can smell something. And I know you may just want to go outside and find somebody from the younger generation and shake them and say, don't do it, but listen. Did we listen to our parents when they said we were idiots for wearing these? Did we care that we got 12 blisters an hour? When we came back inside with a rock collection stuck onto the bottom of the sole? When we collectively walked around smelling like fermented cheese, did we stop wearing them? No. You have to let people make their own mistakes. These shoes are the walking definition of go around and find out. I would put these on and model them, but I feel like my feet might remember the trauma, and I don't want to do that. We're just gonna. Now you may have seen these cargo jeans in this hilarious viral video, and yeah, watch this. And guys, I'm not done. It's 2025. This pocket is like men's nipples. It's completely useless. Like, what do I use this for? Actually, okay, what is round and something I would like to have on hand at any given point in time? Arms. There you go. And now I probably can't return these, so these are my bread pants now. That was fun for you. Follow me, because I do this a lot, and I can fit into tube tops now, so there's no stopping me.
About a month or so ago, my boyfriend Phil and I were having a weekend over at his parents' lake house in Sheboygan. We went snorkeling on Lake Michigan, and we found a big old diamond ring. At first, we decided to keep it. We were gonna sell it off to buy a sailboat and go sail down to the Florida Keys. But then we realized that the right thing to do would be to try to find whoever it belonged to. Now, we had suspected that it belonged to this lady who previously owned his parents' lake house. And I mean, we've called every phone book in Wisconsin, and we just can't find the lady. So Phil and I had a heart-to-heart the other night, and we decided we've done all that we know how to do to be able to try to find whoever this ring belongs to. And we're going to continue to try to think of ideas, but in the meantime, we're going to take the ring to Milwaukee. My mom's good friend Gertie, she owns this diamond gemstone estate sale vintage store, and she's like an expert with gemstones. We know we can trust her. We're gonna get the thing appraised, and we're gonna get a little advice. I'll keep you posted. Who knows? I don't know what's gonna happen. Will we sail down to Margaritaville in our brand new sailboat? I don't know. But only time will tell. So it's our last morning at my boyfriend Phil's beautiful lakefront home in Sheboygan. And we've had a great weekend, but unfortunately it did rain a lot. But we're sitting there at breakfast, and I says to Phil, hey, I never asked you, did your parents build this house or did they buy it? And Phil says, actually, they bought it when I was a kid in 1966. It was a short sale. And then Phil proceeds to tell me that it's real common knowledge there in Sheboygan that the couple who owned the house previous to his parents were this wealthy couple that lost a bunch of money. And one night after some cocktail party, the wife, Vivian Preston Cunningham, was all liquored up on some vodka martinis, and the husband Henry was trying to talk to her about her spending, and I guess she just went buck wild and started ripping her jewels off and chucking hundreds of thousands of dollars of diamonds out into the lake and into the lawn.
Well, if we're as destitute as you say, Henry, then take it. Take everything that I have.
Oh, you don't want my jewelry, Henry? Well, maybe the fish might. Yes. Why, yes, I think I'll go feed my diamonds to the trout. Let it off my neck now. I don't need it. I don't want it. Happy
happy now, Henry? Gah!
Organic rice, organic black beans, the turkey you requested, broccoli, and cinnamon dusted sweet potatoes. Hi, I'm here to renew my driver's license. I did my research and I have all of the necessary paperwork. Birth certificate, bus day of my parents' life, proof of insurance, yep, proof of home address, passport, check, previous license, bad hair day, please don't judge, 4th grade report card with a letter of recommendation from Miss Evans herself, last night's home chef recipe, it's delicious, Enneagram test results, I'm a 3, if you couldn't guess, tickets from the first concert you ever went to, changed my life. All right, lastly, social security number. Wait. No, I know this. 14. Try again tomorrow. Darn it. Hey, Google Maps, could you do us all a solid and add a parent mode? What's parent mode? Happy asked. I know you think it's going to take me 17 minutes to get from my house to Target, accounting for traffic, but you're not accounting for something very influential in my travel time. The kids in my car. When I put in that Desti, I need you to ask me 3 things. 1, are there children in the vehicle? 2, what's the quantity? 3, what are their ages? Because I know my 4-year-old said she didn't need to potty before we left the house, but I can guarantee you 6 minutes into that trip, I'm gonna have to pull over to a gas station or she's gonna shit my pants. Add 7 minutes. Or, halfway down the block, my 2-year-old's gonna realize he doesn't have his comfort golf ball, and I'm gonna have to flip a bit. Add 3 minutes. Pull over to pick up the toy the baby's thrown overboard 12 times and very vocally desires to have back. Add 2 minutes. You have an avoid toll roads option. If you could add an avoid Chick-fil-A's option, that'd be great. If not, add 47 minutes. Oh, and if the voice could sing the directions or be Bluey's voice or something, then maybe my kids won't lose their minds whenever the robot map lady interrupts their favorite song, telling me to turn left in a mile. The wheels on the bus say left in a mile, left in... I won't even charge you for this advice, and thanks in advance.
Do you remember? 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 Remember?
I mean, we can do the Princess Diana cut, but I think you're gonna end up looking more like Queen Bee Arthur. Steph, no more personal calls. Did you call everybody to confirm for tomorrow? Hun, that's a big nod. I think I'm gonna have to take my scissors to it. You used Sunnin. Yeah. Steph, 2 shampoos and a condish, but only on the end. I'm gonna pump up your chair, okay, hon? Steph, hon, can you give me a Diet Coke? Thanks. I was at this dealership over the weekend looking to get a car, and I was talking to this salesman. And he tells me the price of the car. He says, this is the best we can do. OTD, out the door. And I said, and that's exactly where I'm going. Out the door, OTD. And I got up and I walked towards the door and the guy came running. So I got me a new Thunderbird. She's out in the parking lot if you want to go see her. You want to whack the stash? It's thick. It's thick. I wouldn't lie to you.
Hey Mom, it's been like a super long week and like Josh and I haven't been out in like forever. So I was wondering if we could go out tonight. OMG, yes. Midnight? 11? Ugh, 10:30, fine. Hey Mom, it's been a super long week and Josh and I haven't been out in forever, so could we go out tonight? Yes? Midnight? 11? 10:30, I'll take it.
So Phil and I had just arrived to his family's big old beautiful lake house in Sheboygan. And no sooner than we unpacked the car did it start raining cats and dogs. And I look at Phil and he's just got this look of stress on his face. I said, hon, we're not letting a couple drops of rain ruin our good time. I said, now let's get back in the Corolla and go get stuff to make sloppy joes and corn on the cob. So Phil and I are heading back from the grocery store and we find this little gas station that rents videos. So I says, you pick one, I'll pick one. And Phil picked out Summer Rental with John Candy because he loves the sailing in the movie. And I got The Legend of Billie Jean, another summer classic. We get back to the house, we have our sloppy joe feast, we watch the movies, and then the rain lets up and it's just in time for sunset. I said, let's make some strawberry daiquiris. And we're sitting out back looking at the lake, the sun's going down. I mean, it's magical. And Phil looks at me and he says, Deb, I was so worried that you weren't going to be able to use my gift when I saw that lightning. I said, what gift? And then he shoots up out of his chair. He says, I'll be right back. And I open it up. And it's a metal detector. Bill's got himself one too. I'm gonna find something good.
Honey, the 80s called. They want the mullet back. Can I do what I do? Hot Lick Salon, this is Tina. How can I help you? You know, I'm not too sure, so I'm just gonna put you on a brief hold and then I'll ask. Hey, Steph, are you able to do the Rachel? Does Joey like sandwiches? Yeah, I can do the Rachel. Okay, all right, cool, yeah. Yeah, she can do it. Honey, baby angel, queen of Miami subs. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Hi, Roberta. Like my necklace, honey? I've been very into butterflies lately. Yeah, what day do you want to come in? As if, don't say that about yourself. You are gorgeous. And before you leave here today, we're gonna get you feeling that way as well. What are we doing today? Very good. Tina, can you shampoo him? Hi, if you want to go to the bowl, I can shampoo you. Yeah, the shampoo does smell really good. It's, Paul Mitchell Awapui. Hi, can you bring your head back a little? Gorgeous hair, honey. You're gonna love these layers. I think we need to tone you. Hey guys, I'm gonna go next door and get a Fruitopia. Do you want anything? Thanks. Tina, I'll take an Arizona Diet Grande. You know my order, honey. Mother, I am loving this jacket that I got you from Wet Seal. Honey, I love it. You know your mother. That's my mom. She's the best. She taught me everything I know. That's my daughter. She's fabulous. And let me tell you what, I taught her everything I know.
You're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went from zero to my own hero.
Hi guys. So I wanted to share with you my new favorite bag. I actually don't know who makes it, but they sent it to me and are offering me a ton of commission if you buy it. And it holds so much, like you're not gonna believe how much it holds. Watch this. So my laptop, obviously, some extra comfy shoes, my ring light, for when I wanna seem like I'm being impromptu and approachable, but still need to look perfect. Some snacks, keep an eye out for my Trader Joe's haul, my entire skincare routine, and my dog. If this is American Airlines, she's my emotional support. Use my code Mary Poppins for 20% off. About to walk out the door to the social plans I committed to, but now that it's here, I want nothing more than to stay home and become one with that snack of a couch. Nope, my therapist said I should keep my agreements.
But she also said I should prioritize rest and self-care, and why is my lazy boy couch looking at me like that? No, it's not cool to cancel unless I had fallen and couldn't get up or something. Oh,
Whoa.
Honey, you do not have to go into debt to look gorgeous. Everything I'm wearing from head to toe was designer, highly collectible, and very valuable. Now, honey, ask me how much I paid for everything. Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. The shirt was special made for Prince. It was tailored by a descendant of King Charles II, his tailor. Flamingo Susie's Consignment Shop, $5.50. I'm telling you, I thought I was gonna get arrested. I mean, it was highway robbery. Honey, you don't have to go deep sea diving in a shipwreck to find some treasures. The jacket was worn by Shirley MacLaine herself in 1984 when she accepted the Academy Award for Terms of Endearment. I did have a connection to get it, but still it was very cheap, $50. Gail Underwood, you're kidding me. What's his asking price? I'm in the middle of something, so let me call you when I'm in the car, but I'm heading straight over. I just got some inside information on a collectible and very highly valuable ceramic zebra. The earrings were worn by Linda Gray herself in the 1978 episode of Dallas titled Winds of Vengeance. See the crystal bow tie? It was worn by Siegfried from Siegfried and Roy for their act in Vegas. The belt I'm wearing, honey, this was a collar for one of the Tigers. Estate sale, 2 for $10. Both rings belong to Elizabeth Taylor. They were gifts from Richard Burton. $100.75. Flamingo feathers from Cuba. Now the bird perished from natural causes. South Florida swap shop, $5. I'm telling you, honey, stop throwing away your money.
Tina, baby, you want to say grace?
Dear God, thank you very much for my mom and my dad and for my aunts and my uncles and my cousins. And I want to say thank you for my grandma's dog, Droopy, because she's really cute. And I want to say thank you very much for this food because it looks really great, except for the green bean casserole. No, thank you. And I want to say a prayer for my teacher, Mrs. Malone, because she's like not that nice sometimes. And I hope that she gets more love and she becomes nicer. And I want to say a prayer for anyone who might be sad today because they don't have family or friends. And I hope that they feel better. And I hope that they know that they're loved regardless.
Hey, তুমি নাইট ডিউটি করবা?
জি স্যার।
তুমি নাইট ডিউটি করবা?
জি স্যার। মাঝে মধ্যে একটু মুখের উপরে না করে দিবি, তাইলে আর সাহস তো পারবো না। তো কিছু কইতে পারছ না।
আমি ডক্টর, আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, তুমি একেবারেই ব্যথা পাবে না, মনে হবে পিপিলিকা কামড় দিয়েছে। হ্যাঁ
আখি, তুমি সারা দিন ডিউটি করছো, এখন যদি সারা রাত ডিউটি করো তাহলে সকালে ডিউটি করবা কিভাবে?
আমার সাথে নাইট ডিউটি করবা, তোমার আমার পাশাপাশি ওয়ার্ডে, আমাদের বারবার দেখা হবে।
এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাত কেটে আমার ভালোবাসাকে আমি জয় করব।
আরে কি পাগলামি করছিস?
একদম ছুরি তো আসবে না। কি রে, জামা কাপড় চেঞ্জ করছ নাই? আমি তো তোর লেগে দাঁড়াতে পারুম না, তাড়াতাড়ি চেঞ্জ কর। তুই জায়গা, আমি যাবো না।
সুন্দর করে তোমার মাথাটা এমন করে ম্যাসাজ করে দেব, আর তুমি সুন্দর করে ঘুমায় যাবো।
আর তুমি এখানে কেন?
স্যার কিছু না, একটু কথা বলতে আসছি।
কথা বলতে আসছো তুমি?
গ্রাম থেকে 5 লিটার দুধ, আমাদের গাছের ফল সবজি সবকিছু পাঠাইছে। কি নাম আপনার?
রাহাত।
ভালো নাম কি?
রাহাত কি খারাপ নাম?
না না, মানে পুরো নাম কি?
আপনারা কেন? সে কোথায়?
কার কথা বলছে? স্যারের সাথে আমার সরাসরি সম্পর্ক। স্যারকে আমি যে কথা বলি,
আমার তো অনেক ভালো লাগছে। আচ্ছা শোনো, রাতে কিন্তু বেশি ডিউটি হয় না।
তুই রাহাত রে আই লাভ ইউ বলতেছস? হ্যাঁ, অভিনয় করস। কি ব্যাপার, তুমি হসপিটালে কি করতেছো?
আজকে আমার নাইট ডিউটি।
কাকে?
মিস্টার নার্স।
ডিউটি রাইখা পাশের ওয়ার্ডে ডিউটি চলতেছে, তুমি এখানে কথা বলতে আসছো? কোম্পানি কি তোমার বেতন?
কি দাঁড়ায় আছো কেন?
লিফটের জন্য।
লিফটে অন্য নার্সরা উঠে নামে, দেখো না?
একটু কাছে আসো, কাছে আসো, আসো। এই দেখছো কমিউনিকেশন কত কাছাকাছি চলে আসছে এখন?
না না, এই পেশেন্ট আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবো না, আমি মিস্টার নার্সকে রাখছি। না না, এই পেশেন্ট আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবো না, আমি মিস্টার নার্সকে রাখছি।
স্যার শোনো, নার্সিং করতে আসছো, নার্সিংটাই মন দিয়ে করবা। অন্য নার্সরা আশেপাশে চিপা চাপা ডাকলে।
এই তুমি কে?
স্যার আমি রাহাত।
তোমার কাজ কি?
কিছু বলবা?
না মানে আজকে আমার নাইট ডিউটি আছে।